Hi everyone, welcome to another class of Yoga with Carlton. If you can come into a seated position and sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Align the back of your skull with your sacrum, and then as you press down into your sit bone, feel as if you're lengthening the spine. Activate feet, spread toes and spread the balls of your feet. Allow your arms to come to rest onto your thighs and feel as if you're gliding the tops of your thighs forward away from your hips, moving your belly back away from pelvis, keeping your chest lifted. Close your eyes and feel as if you're stepping into your own space, your own yogic space, a space that is safe for you. Allowing yourself to feel the energy that is moving around you right now. So as usual, stay very focused as you move through your class today in every pose and every stage of the pose. Try not to allow yourself to be distracted. Also ensure that you're working in a space that does not have too many things around it. So you need to make sure that the space that you're working in is really safe. You're not going to be tripping over or bumping into anything that might cause you damage. If you have injuries, also be very mindful of the injuries that you have. And as you go through the pose, if there's a pose that creates a real difficulty for you, then ease back from those poses. Don't feel that you have to push yourself. Just allow your body to open up at its own rate. And making the intent today one of feeling pleasure through your poses. So right now, as you're sitting here, just feel that. Feel what it feels like to experience pleasure in all parts of your body. So connect with your heart and then breathe there. Take a deep breath into your heart. Holding on to the breath and allow the breath to soak into your cell tissue. And then exhale, exhaling completely. Belly pulls in. Now relax your belly. And as you press down into your sit bones, right from your pelvic bowl, breathe in and feel as if you're moving energy through the belly up into your heart. Holding on to the breath and allowing the breath to give you time to just feel. And then exhale. As you breathe, breathe into the back of your heart and feeling for energizing your heart with this breath. Holding on to the breath, lifting sternum and exhaling. Inhale, release. Shoelace pose. We bring your left foot on top of your right thigh, just above the knee. Reach your heels away from you and flex your toes back towards your shins. If shoelace in this direction is difficult for you, then place your left foot onto your right calf or place your left foot down onto the floor. Alternate nostril breathing in shoelace. So fold the first two fingers down of your right hand. Use your right thumb to block your right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Use your ring finger to block left nostril. Both nostrils are blocked. You're holding for 20. Keeping the spine long, keeping feet active. Exhale through the right nostril for 10. Inhale, right nostril for 5. Lock in both nostrils, hold the breath, hold for 20. Exhale, left nostril, exhale for 10. And release. Change the cross of your legs. Shoelace with right foot over your left thigh just above the knee. Reach your heels away from you, toes are flexed to shins. Again, make the pose easier if you need, so you feel this into hips, not into your knees. Fold the first 2 fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, inhale for 5. Lock both nostrils, hold the breath. You're holding for 20. Exhale through the right nostril for 5. Exhale for 10. 5 more. Then inhale through the right nostril for 5. Lock both nostrils, hold for 20. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And release. Change the cross of your legs. Shoelace with your left foot over your right. Bring your right hand by your right hip and then reach the hand away so the fingertips to the floor. It's about 12-15 inches away from your right hip. Press down into left sit bone. As you breathe in, you're reaching your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm down by your by your left foot. Your left foot is pressing against your left forearm. Press back into left sit bone. As you breathe in, lift, lengthen ribs away from left hip. As you breathe out, you're folding towards your left foot. Deep breath, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Feel your diaphragm as it lifts up. And as you breathe out, lead with your chest as you fold towards your left foot. As you breathe, breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your left foot. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. And then change the cross of your legs. Your right foot is over your left thigh. You're reaching out with your heels, toes are flexed towards the shins. Again, make the adjustments if you need in the pose. Bring your left hand by left hip and then reach the hand about 12-15 inches away from that left hip. Press down into your right sit bone. As you breathe in, you're reaching, your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your right arm down towards the outside of your right foot. Right foot presses against your right forearm or tricep. Press back into your right sit bone As you breathe in, lengthen right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, fold towards your right foot. As you inhale, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, keep folding forward towards your right foot. Right sit bone presses to floor. Breathe into sternum. Feel for feeding your heart with this breath. As you breathe out, lead with your sternum as you fold towards your right foot. Keep pressing your right sit bone back to floor. Inhale, release. Pushing floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Straighten your legs. Your next pose today is seated side bend with one leg straight. So reach your left leg is reaching straight forward. Your right foot is tucked in so the heel is towards the groin. So you're moving into the pose. Your right foot tucks in, heels towards the groin. Your right foot presses against your left thigh. If you can go further, bring your right foot back, moving your right heel towards your right glute. Reach your right hand back, taking hold of your ankle or the foot if your foot has come back. Otherwise, the fingertips are to the floor. Press down into left sit bone. As you breathe in, reach your left arm is up. As you breathe out, bring your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear towards the left shoulder. As you breathe in, lift your chest. Keep moving your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. If you're not holding your right foot with your right hand, lift your right arm up and reach it back. Fingertips 12 inches from floor. And then as you breathe in, glide your left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, moving your right shoulder away from right ear. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, lower your left ear towards your left shoulder. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your right arm all the way around the back and tucking it onto your left thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you breathe out, relax both shoulders down. As you breathe in, keep drawing your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, glide your right sit bone back to the floor. On the next breath, release your right arm and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Spread the fingers and feel as if they're beams reaching through fingertips. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your left arm, right arm is reaching straight back. Now breathe into your heart, right through sternum. And as you breathe out, you're sending that right arm back. Chest opening. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Keep lifting out of your left side. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm over right ear. Deep breath, expand your ribs wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right arm forward, send your right sit bone back. As you breathe in, lengthen your lower belly. Belly is away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, folding forward, hands are down either side of your left foot. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Pull belly in, exhale as you fold forward. You're moving chest towards your right, your left shin, left calf, left thigh. One more breath, deep breath. Breathe to lower back. Feel for easing
ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, allow your body just to melt forward. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. And then change. Straighten your right foot. So your right foot is reaching straight forward. Your left foot is tucked in, so the heel is by the groin. If you have further to go, bring your left foot back so that your left heel is by your left glute. Reach your left hand back, take hold of your left ankle with left hand. Otherwise, left hand is back, fingertips to the floor. Pressing into right, down into right sit bone. Inhale, stretch your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the arm is down on inside of your right leg. Relax right here with right shoulder. As you breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm and feel on the same breath you're moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, you're relaxing your left shoulder away from left ear. If you're not holding your left foot with your left hand, lift your left arm up and reach it back. Fingertips about 12 inches from floor. And inhale, lengthen out of your right side. Exhale, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Inhale, chest to chin. Exhale, slightly roll your chest open towards the ceiling as you glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Activate your feet and spread the toes. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh, hip, or tucking it into clothing. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your left sit bone back to floor. Deep breath, draw your chest to chin. Keep moving chest to chin, but on the exhale, feel as if you're reaching your left elbow to the floor. On the next breath, breathe in, release your left arm and reach your left arm up towards the sky. As you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your left arm straight back, chest opening. Spread the fingers, feel as if they're beams reaching through your fingertips. Breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath. And exhale, sending that left arm back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reach your left arm right to the sky. And exhale, reaching your left arm over left ear. Breathe into your side muscles, intercostal muscles on your left side. And as you breathe out, as you reach your left arm forward, feel as if you're gliding your belly away from your right thigh. Inhale, expand your ribs, feel your ribs open wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward with the hands down either side of your right leg. So focus on that area of what brings you pleasure. And then breathe in. And exhale, finding yourself easing into the pose. Breathe into lower back, feeling for lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, fold forward, lead with your chest, keep the neck relaxed, and soften your shoulders down. Inhale, release. Pushing floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Good. So your next pose today is abs, working with elbow to knee. So lie down on your back. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Hands clasped behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor and the knees are bent. Knees aligned with hips, heels are just below the knees. Flex your toes towards your shins. If your back is feeling tweaky today, you can do this pose with the soles of your feet onto the floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Feel for reaching that right thigh away from right hip. Pull belly in. Now pull your belly in at the end of the exhale and press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching both elbows to right knee. Straighten left leg. Relax your left hip. And then reach your left thigh forward away from that left hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Now lift your chest. As you reach your left elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Send your right thigh forward away from the hips. Feet active. You're reaching out with the ball of your foot. Pull belly in. Belly pulls all the way down to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to right knee. Send your left leg forward. Spread the toes and reach forward with the ball of your left foot. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Straighten right leg. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh forward away from the waist. Keep lifting chest. Keep sending your right leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching elbows to right knee. Straighten your left leg. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now lift your chest and reach your elbows to your left knee. Straighten your right leg. Lower your right leg about 6 inches and then send the thigh away from you. Reach your left elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your neck. The chin is away from chest. Curl tailbone up. Send your right leg forward away from your waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to right knee. Straighten your left leg. Relax your left hip. Lower your left leg about 6 inches as you send your left thigh forward. Belly pulls in. Keep the chest lifted. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Now send your left leg forward. Pull belly in and press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose is bridge. So reach down with your fingertips and draw your heels back towards your fingertips. Heels, they're moving towards your sit bones. Align your heels with your sit bones or have your heels hip distance apart. Relax your arms by your side, setting up for bridge. Neck and shoulders relax, your shoulders away from your ears. Press your lower back to floor and then breathe in deeply, spreading the ribs, moving chest to chin. Press your feet to floor, and as you exhale, tilt pelvis as you lift your pelvis up away from the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you push the floor away, feel as if you're lengthening ankles away from heels. Breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, push the floor away and lifting up a little bit more. Now feel your inner thighs if they're squeezing towards each other so the knees are not flared to the side. And then breathe in deeply. Feel you're moving your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send thighs and knees away from you. Relax your throat and breathe into your heart. Feel but energizing your heart with this breath. Now push the floor away on exhale as you lift. On the next breath, expand your ribs wide. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilting pelvis as you lower all the way to the floor. Keeping the tilt until you are down. From here, bend the knees and draw the knees towards your chest. And then straighten your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck, and then straddle your legs out towards the side, reaching out with the balls of your feet. Your next pose is straddle, lifting through. Press your lower back to floor, and as you inhale, lengthening your ribs away from sacrum, lifting your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, and then send your legs out towards the side. Keep feeling for unlocking the hips. Reach out with the balls of your feet, toes are flexed. Pull belly in. Now pull belly in more and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send your legs to the side. Keep feeling for moving thighs away from hips. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and then send your legs out towards the side. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Feel as if you're opening your armpits to sky. Keep sending your legs out towards the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, low pelvis, but on the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest, and reach your elbows straight up. And exhale, curl elbows up, and lengthen your legs out towards the side. Keep feeling for unlocking the hips as you stretch your legs to the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to floor. Bring your hands at the side of your thighs and knees and draw your legs together. Place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your right hand down onto the floor by your chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right hand as you come all the way up. Use your left hand to support your head and your neck. Come onto your knees for your next pose, bird wing. So if your knees are feeling a little bit tweaky or bony and you want to fold your mat or put some support under your knees, then do so. Tuck your elbows into the side ribs, reach your fingers out towards the side, and then from here, inhale, draw your hands together. Exhale, lift your chest and then open your arms out towards the sides. Keep squeezing your elbows to side ribs. Inhale, draw hands together. Exhale, chest is lifted and you open up. Squeeze shoulder blades, keep the chest lifted. Inhale. Exhale and open up. Inhale. Exhale, open. Keep opening out towards the side. One more. Inhale. Exhale, lift the chest and then open. You're reaching your arms back. The chest is lifted. Shoulders are squeezing towards each other. Shoulders are down. Inhale, release. Your next pose today is dolphin. So bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Bring your elbows down directly under the shoulders. Then from here, reach your hands forward and your forearms are parallel towards the floor. Your shoulders, if your shoulders are tweaky, you can clasp your hands in this way. Your neck and shoulders relax, your hands are reaching forward. If your hands are not clasped, your forearms are parallel and your elbows and your shoulders are aligned. Now relax your neck, relax your shoulders and relax your upper back. From here, take a deep breath into upper back, lift, spread your back and curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, then push the floor away with your forearms, lengthen the spine. Your sit bones are reaching up, they reach back. Inhale, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. Now broaden your upper back on exhale as you reach back. Reach your sit bones back to the back wall. As you breathe in, feel for lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back. You're reaching heels towards the floor. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath, feeling for energizing heart with breath. Now exhale as you reach back. Feel for taking your top ribs away from your shoulders. On the next breath, breathe to the front of your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you reach back. Keep sending your sit bones back. Keep reaching heels to the floor. If you're going further today, anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, reach your left leg back. Spread the toes. Breathe into your left hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, send in that left leg straight back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, send your left thigh away from left hip. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor. Anchor into left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Spread the toes. Breathe into right hip. Feel for easing right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your right leg back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, send your right thigh back away from hip. And as you breathe out, lower your right foot towards the floor. Then breathe into your heart. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Place the knees to the floor. From here, push the floor away and come up to standing at the front of your mats. So stand with your feet together. If your back is tweaky, bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat. As you exhale, bring your hands together at your chest. Press your feet to the floor, close your eyes, and then feel for every part of your foot to be connecting towards the floor. And feel the strength. Feel as if you're gathering strength from the earth and moving this through your body. You're lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. You're lifting belly away from pelvis and your chest is lifted. Sit bones feel as if they're reaching down towards your heels. As you press your feet to the floor, inhale and reach your arms out up towards the sky. You can open your eyes here. As you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, step your left foot back for lunge. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, and step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees. And as you breathe out, bend the elbows, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Once you're all the way down to the floor, reach your legs back. Bring your hands forward about 10 inches for cobra, low cobra. As you breathe in, traction your ribs forward. Feel as if you're drawing chest through the arms, you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Curl toes under. As you breathe out, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Placing your right knee to the floor. You're pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms to the sky. Bending that front knee. As you breathe out, hands down and step your right leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine. You're reaching your arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knees to the floor. Then push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. From here, exhale, bend the knees and lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down. Curl toes under. Press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step in your right foot forward between the hands. Your left knees to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, hands are down. Step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Chair pose. Bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms out and up. Feel as if you're about to tip backwards. Sit bones touch the heels. As you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, lengthen through the spine and move your chest away from thighs and knees. Flatten your hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Keeping the elbows tucked in. Reach your heels back. On the exhale, lower down. The elbows are in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Exhale, lower down. Press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand. Push the floor away, you reach your arms to the sky. As you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, release, lower down, press it back, downward facing dog. On the next breath, breathe in, bend the knees and step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe into chair pose. Your knees are bent, your arms are reaching to sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Feet presses down. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back, plank. Reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press it back, downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. Right knees to the floor, your arms are reaching to sky. Exhale, hands down, step right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Chair pose. Breathe in, bend the knees, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, scoop chest forward away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Move chest and ribs forward. In upward facing dog, your knees are off the floor, the thighs are off the floor. Lengthen your legs back and tuck sit bones to heels. As you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Eagle warrior, inhale. Bring your left arm over your right, bind your hands. And as you breathe out, glide your shoulders back and down. Breathe into sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lift your elbows up, reaching your forearms forward. Take a deep breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reaching your forearms forward. Inhale, release, arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. As you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Inhale into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left foot eases towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away, you reach your arms up towards the sky. Eagle warrior, inhale, bring your right arm over your left, bind your hands. And as you breathe out, glide your shoulders back and down. On the breath, breathe into sternum, lift your forearms up. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward. Breathe into the back of heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward away from you. Inhale, release, float your arms up, deep breath. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Move chest, ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Heels, sit bones touch the heels. Keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. Chair pose, breathe in, knees are bent, your arms are reaching up. Exhale, stand, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor, inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and you're sweeping your arms out and up towards the sky. Spread the fingers. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. You're pushing the floor away, you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine, you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms up, telescoping ribs as you reach up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, glide your ribs away from chest away from thighs and knees. Flatten your hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Breathe into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward facing dog. From here, high lunge. So as you breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Keeping both hands now on the inside of your left foot. Reach your right heel away from you. That right heel is straight up. Press your left foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, glide your ribs forward. And as you breathe out, bend your elbows, allow your body to hover, reach your right leg back. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, if you can, bend your elbows, allowing your chest to come closer towards the floor. Keep sending your right heel away from you. One more breath, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reaching back, that right heel is reaching back, you're moving chest closer to the floor. Place your right knee to the floor. Bring your right hand forward about 12 inches for setting up for lounge lunge. Left hand is tractioning your left thigh forward. As you press back into your right leg, breathe in and glide your ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, opening your chest to the inside of your left thigh. Deep breath, lengthening belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel you're moving your chest to the inside of your left leg. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reach your left arm right up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, reaching your left arm back towards your right foot, towards your right heel. Breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs forward away from sacrum. Press your left foot to the floor as you reach back with that left hand. If you can, on the next breath, bend your right knee, reach your left hand back, take hold of your right foot. And as you breathe out, reach your right foot back away from you. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw, keep moving chest forward to chin. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your right leg back. Release your right foot. Bring your hands down so the hands are either side of your left foot. And then ease your left foot back slightly so you have a right angle front knee and back knee. Twisting lunge. Place your left hand onto left thigh. Inhale. Reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with your right hand. Left hand is on top. As you breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, soften your right shoulder away from ear. Breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, relax your left shoulder away from left ear. Deep breath, keep feeling, keep moving chest as if moving chest through your arms. And exhale, both shoulders down. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels and feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Now exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Sit bones tucked to heels. And as you breathe out, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand for high lunge. Keeping your left knee away from the floor. Bring your hands on the inside of your right foot. And then lengthen. Reach your left heel away from you. Press into your right foot. And as you breathe in, glide your ribs forward. As you breathe out, allow your body to hover over the edge of your mat. As you breathe in, keep sending your left heel back. As you breathe out, if you can, bend the elbows, allowing your chest to come closer towards the mat. Breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you exhale, if you can come deeper, then come deeper, but keep reaching your left heel back. Inhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor. Bring your left hand forward about 12-15 inches away from your left armpit. Right hand is tractioning your right thigh away from you. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in and lengthening your ribs forward on your left side. As you press your right foot to the floor, twist to the right. On the breath, move your belly forward, away from pelvis. Feel you're moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the right. Keep sending your left leg back. On the next breath, breathe in and reach your right arm up towards the sky. Fingers are spreading. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm back towards your left heel. As you breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right arm back, bend your left knee. If you can, take hold of your left foot with right hand. And as you breathe into sternum, moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, reaching your left foot back and away from you. Deep breath, breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, keep sending that left leg back. Inhale, release. Release your left foot and bring your hands down either side of your right foot. Ease your right foot back about 2, maybe 3 inches. Place your right hand onto right thigh. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up, twisting lunge. As you breathe out, bring in your left elbow over your right thigh knee. Make a fist with left hand, right hand is on top. As you breathe in, lengthen your left ribs away from left hip. As you breathe out, twisting towards the right. Soften your right shoulder away from your right ear. Breathe into sternum, moving chest forward to chin. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder down. Breathe into lower back, deep breath, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, relaxing shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot. Step your right foot back, step it back for plank. Then reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down. Keeping elbows tucked in as you lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Curl toes under. And exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend the knees and hop your legs between the hands or step it through. And as you breathe out, fold forward, belly's in. On the breath, knees are bent, your arms are reaching up, chair pose. And exhale, stand, hands together at chest. From here, coming down into a seated position. Your next pose is half lotus. So bring your left foot onto your right thigh by your hip. Bring your left hand behind you. Flatten your left hand onto the floor. Line up with your sacrum. And feel for lengthening the spine. As you breathe in, reach your right arm is up. As you breathe out, the right arm is across your left thigh. Keeping chin aligned with chest. Now feel this right down from your pubic bone. Breathe in and lift your belly. Lift your diaphragm, lift chest. Keeping the spine long. Exhale as you're spiraling towards the left. Sit bones presses to floor. And then breathe in, telescoping ribs up, away from waist. Keep pressing sit bones down. Keep lengthening through the spine. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling towards the left. If you can go further, bring your left arm all the way around and taking hold of your left foot with your left hand or taking hold of clothing. And then breathe in deeply, sternum lifts. Exhale as you're spiraling towards the left. Soften both shoulders. Now breathe into your heart. Deep breath, energizing your heart with this breath. And exhale as you're spiraling towards the left. Inhale, release. Unwind your arms, unwind the cross of your legs and change the cross of your legs. If half lotus does not work for you, then stay in cross leg. Your right foot is onto your left hip, right by your hip joint. Bring your right hand back, flatten your right hand onto the floor, lining the hand up with sacrum, and feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you lengthen up. As you breathe in, stretching your left arm is up, open left side ribs. As you breathe out, left arm is across against your right thigh. Keeping chin aligned with chest. And then breathe in and feel you're lifting, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm and feel the sensation of chest moving to chin. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the right. Sit bones presses down to floor, and then breathe in, stretch out and up. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the right. If you can go further, bring your right hand all the way around, tucking it onto your left hip. Some of you will be able to take hold of your right foot with right hand. And then breathe in deeply, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale as you're spiraling around towards the right. Keeping chin aligned with chest. Deep breath, expand your ribs. And exhale, spiraling around towards the right. Inhale, release. Unwind your arms, unwind the cross of your legs. And then straighten your legs. Reaching your legs straight forward. Reach out with your heels. Your sit bones are pressing down. You're breathing in and lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your heels away from you. Flex your toes back towards your shins. Sit bones presses down. Breathe in and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Mid ribs away from lower ribs. Your diaphragm is lifting, chest is lifting. And as you breathe out, reach your heels away from you. Flex your toes back towards your shins. Feel your sit bones as they press down. Inhale. Lift your chest as you reach your arms to the sky. Pull your belly in. Exhale as you fold forward. You may be able to take hold of the ball of your foot or the hands onto the ankles, calves, or the floor. Feel this right from your pelvic bowl. Breathe in and feel as if you're lifting belly. Lift diaphragm, lift chest. Lead with your chest. Exhale as you fold. Relax your neck and soften the shoulders. Now feel this. Focus into your lower back and then breathe there. Using this breath as if you would use a key to unlock this area. And as you breathe out, pull your belly away from the top of your thighs as you fold. One more breath here. Deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Hands are by your hips. Lie down on your backs for your final pose. Shavasana. Your arms are relaxed down by your side, the shoulders away from your ears. You can lie down with the soles of your feet onto the floor, especially if your back is feeling a little bit tweaky. You can also bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side, or straighten your legs. If you've lengthened your legs forward, bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat, and then feel for opening into lower back. Relax your back of the skull and relax your forehead. Allowing your shoulders to be soft away from your ears. And then feel your body as it begins to let go and it begins to release. Scanning your body and working with your body as your body releases. So relax your forehead. Relax your eyes and eye sockets. And track the changes that are occurring. Track the difference in feelings as you begin to let go from the tension that builds in your body. Relax your nose and relax your jaw. So this is a good moment to open your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side.
And then let go of all of that holding, that gripping, that tension. Let it go out of your jaw, your jawbones. Relax the side of your neck, your scales muscles. And then feel how this releases back into your forehead, taking tension away from your body. Now your shoulders have started to ease. Glide the shoulders down, creating more space for your neck. And as you relax your upper back, feel the broadening into upper back. It's as if your shoulder blades come in a bit closer together as you let go. Relax your mid back, allowing much more of your back to connect with the earth, the space from which you can draw energy. Relax your belly and relax your lower back so that your arc in the lower back begins to dissipate slightly as your back lengthens. If you press your glutes to the floor, you may feel a little bit more opening into your lower back, and then let go from this. Relax your pelvis, relax your hips. And feel that surge of energy into pelvis the more you let go. Relax your thighs, the back of your thighs, your hamstrings, and relax your quadriceps, the front of your thighs. And as you let go from here, you may feel as if the insides of your thighs are turning skywards. Just let them relax. And then soften your knees, side of knees. Relax the back of your knees and relax your knees. Soften your calves and relax your shins and ankles. Relax your feet, relax your toes. Relax your shoulders, your triceps, your biceps. You may even feel them as they melt further away from your ears. And then relax your elbows. Relax forearms. Relax your wrists, your hands. Relax your fingers. Soften the area around your sternum so that you're taking any tension away from your heart, away from your lungs. Still your mind and allow yourself just to be. And truly let go. Let your muscles relax, let your tendons relax, and relax your mind. Finding a stillness and finding that sense of openness and freedom. And then feel yourself as if you're sinking into a space that is truly safe, a space that brings pleasure to you. Now feel for breathing in those sensations of pleasure into your body and allowing those sensations to move deep into cell tissues. And noticing the chemical reaction in your body when you make this your focus. Feeling as if there's beaming lights running through the cells, through the veins, connecting deep into your organs. So you're using your breath to bring in a healing energy, a pleasurable energy into your body. On the next breath, stretch out, stretch in a way that really excites and invigorates your body. When you exhale, let go of all that does not serve you.
On the next breath, bend the knees and roll towards your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor. Flatten your right hand onto the floor by your chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck and come into a seated position. Sitting in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching sternum. And close your eyes for a moment. And really check into yourself and notice how your body feels. Noticing the openings that are becoming, the areas that are opening up for you. And be aware also of areas where there's still work to do. So yoga is a process, it's an ongoing process that helps you to find equilibrium in your body, in your mind, in your heart. The physical, the emotional, and that thing that we call soul. That's things that is very difficult to classify, but it's a feeling that you have. So notice all of these and beware of the feelings you have, the different sensations, and even the source of these sensations and feelings. Thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. And all that is good and all that is honorable in me salutes all that is honorable and all that is good in you. Deep breaths. In gratitude, exhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining in the class. You may feel a little bit thirsty. Keep yourself hydrated, drinking lots of water. Eat some nice food and bathe in nice warm baths. If you have Epsom salt, magnesium, any of those, and drink. Don't drink those, just bathe in those and feel your body coming back to you. Have a fantastic day. Namaste.